chicken scratch. I thought I'd mention a little bit about how to grind a tool to turn brass in particular. So here's some real basic geometry, if you can see it, that sort of outlines all of the different edges that get ground on a tool. I typically grind the front rake first, which is supposed to be around 8 degrees. It really doesn't have to be exactly 8 degrees. 5 degrees, 10 degrees, 15 degrees, it probably really doesn't matter that much. And then I'll do the side cutting edge, which is about 10 degrees. I typically don't even go that high. I probably go closer to 5. And then on brass, the back rake should be 0, which is the sort of that top edge. What's really important here is this side rake of basically how the top slants back. This is where you might hear the term negative cutting geometry, and that's what this is. So essentially a 0 would be flat, a positive would be in this direction, so that would be the positive 5, and the negative would actually be in this direction. Brass tends to like to be cut on the neutral, 0, or the negative. If it's on the positive slant, it will tend to want to grab the material. So a couple other things to keep in mind here are that this side cutting edge over here does most of the work. So depending on what type of cut you're doing, that edge needs to be where the sharpness is. And then here's a nose radius. I typically, depending on what I'm doing, I'll try to put a small rounded radius on there. So I actually did a little bit of grinding for this tool that I'm using right now in particular, so we can see that.